And what was the best part about going to High Road? I mean, what was your favorite part when you first went there? What was the best part of going to High Road?
Well, I would say developing more of my role modeling skills, and because before that I was struggling a little bit, but during summer school it made me think a little bit more. And as the years go by, I turned into a real role model to the students there, and I'm a lot more mature now than I was back then.
So you obviously had a very positive experience there, and you still are.
Yes.
You still go there.
Yes.
So can you explain to us how that works? You're now 21.
Yes.
Correct. And you are still at the school because they offer programs for after high school.
That's right.
So explain that. What does that mean?
Well,
it's called 12 plus.
12 plus.
12
yeah.
plus.
Basically, it's more of an 18 to 21 program where kids from 18 and up until 21, that's when they'll graduate afterwards and go out to the work world.
Okay.
And during that time, you learn more about the work world by going through different job sites and
working.
Yeah.
And what does it mean? I mean, is it school? Are you doing like classes?
Yeah, classes most of the time, and sometimes we do more community work too.
Okay.
Yeah, we go out more and sometimes. But this year is a lot more different than the one it was before. Because now we have new teachers that are different than the ones last year. Yeah.
In a good way, or?
Yeah, but sort of. But
okay.
It's definitely a lot of changes going on lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for someone who doesn't know anything about this 12 plus grade or level, I mean, is it like school in the sense that you're going to get a grade and you go to classes and you have teachers? So
yeah, you still get graded. It's a different way.
It's exactly like high school, but just an extension, you can say.
Yeah, extension, yeah.
Okay, very good. And what was your best experience outside of the classroom there? Do you know what I mean? As far as, you said you got a lot of experience working, that kind of stuff. Yeah. What was your best experience, your favorite thing you did outside of the building?
My favorite job site, I would say, is Vinny's Deli in Wallingford, which is actually where my school is, Wallingford, Connecticut.
This school or your?
Yeah, where my school is now.
High Road?
Yeah, the High Road.
It's in Wallingford?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And so what did you do at Vinny's? What was that?
Well, before, I was actually working indoors by food prepping, by helping staff with their preparing for their food to when the customers order them.
Okay.
Yeah, by cutting the rolls into sandwich size and cutting vegetables, and sometimes I help out with other things outside. And just recently, I was actually dressed as Elvis just last year.
Yes, I was going to bring that up. Hang on. One of the cameras has to zoom in on this because I found this picture of you. Here, one of you, Pat, do you mind zooming in for everyone? But this is Danny. I found this picture of you. Is this you? This was you.
Yes.
Dressed as Elvis, right?
Yes.
And they call you the King of Roast Beef?
Exactly.
And so this was to help promote their sales, right?
Yeah, that time we just sold free roast beef sandwiches that time.
So this is a big, is this still advertised there?
Yep, I believe so, yeah. It's on the internet, I believe.
I was going to say, I got that actually right from their front website, so you're still there.
Yep, we also have a billboard for that too, which actually is on one side of the building, the billboard.
So did you offer to do that, or did they think of it for you?
Actually, they thought of it for me before.
Okay.
And also recently, just a couple weeks ago, during Thanksgiving time, I was actually dressed as a turkey.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, I saw that picture also. And that was at Vinny's?
Yes, that was at Vinny's Deli.
Okay. So you've had a lot of different types of experiences working at Vinny's and other places.
Yeah.
So would you say Vinny's has been your favorite experience?
Yes.
Outside? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have, from the producers and from some people who know you pretty well, we found some interests of yours.
Yes.
And I think the thing to realize, and maybe a misconception, is that interests and dislikes and that kind of stuff is no different from someone with autism to someone without autism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's see, some of your interests. I heard you like traveling.
Yes.
Yes. Tell us about traveling. What do you like so much about it?
I like a lot because I get to experience more different things, like last week, I actually went to 2 different places, which I never even been to before. It's Las Vegas and off the south of California.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yes.
So what was that like for you? I mean, what was your favorite part?
I have to say, I don't really know which is the best because they're both really great places that I've been to. Both I really wanted to go to, but if I would have picked one of them, I had to pick the California one because it's definitely a lot more fun there.
Mm-hmm. So if you had to choose a place like New York City where there's a ton of people, very busy but very cool, or a place like Maine where you could go on vacation and relax on a lake, for instance, what would you choose?
Well, that depends if Maine has a lot of good attractions there. Like,
Okay, so you want the attractions, though.
yeah, the good attractions.
Okay. And I find that interesting because I also heard you don't like crowds.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
would you forego that fear of crowds to go see something in New York? You
Yeah.
would?
Yep.
Yeah. So you'd rather see the attractions and travel?
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't get too crowded. It's just during the busy times, like during the
Okay.
holidays.
Yeah. So another interest, you like entertainment, you like theater. What experiences have you had with entertainment and theater? What makes you like it?
Well, for a long time now, I've actually volunteered in 2 different theaters as backstage crew member.
Oh, cool.
And set constructor too, at the Thomaston Opera House and the Torrington Warner Theater.
Okay.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the Thomaston Opera House will soon be closing now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you like so much about that? What?
Well, that time, that's when my father met my stepmother. That time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Unique.
Yes.
And what was your favorite part of working there, though? Did you love
well,
the?
I definitely enjoy hanging out with the people I like the most because they're all really great people and they're really fun to hang out with too.
Yeah. Now you have. So you've said before you worked at the deli, Vinny's Deli.
Yes.
You've worked at Kohl's.
Yes.
You've worked at a pet spa.
Yep.
The library.
That's right.
And a law firm.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
true.
you've had a lot of places you've worked
Yeah.
for only being 21.
Yes.
Explain. I found it very interesting. I didn't know before tonight how you had gotten those jobs. Explain to everyone how that works. I mean, how did you get those jobs?
Well, for the first couple of jobs, those are from school actually, they're
From
based
High
on-
Road?
Yeah, from the High Road.
Okay.
And they're big, and we didn't really know because the teachers were actually looking for different jobs that might be able to develop our interests, how our skills are performed well.
So every specific job is chosen for that person, or that person is chosen for that job very specifically.
Yes.
Okay.